Hey everyone. When I was showing you about research and I showed you about Steven Rhodes a little bit, let me go a little bit further and show you the connection that I was talking about there. So, when I sued Jane Enright, this is the messed up case with it. I'll get more into 48th District Court, all of these people, Scott and Jeff, Jane. I'll get into them in another video. But let's get to Steven Rhodes. So Steven Rhodes was handling the Detroit Bankruptcy case. And after, Scott told me what he did, nobody giving an F and all that other stuff, and I went to 19th District Court and I got the copy of the file and I saw that they used my dead brother's name, and that's going to be another video. So anyways, when I saw that fraud, then, I started going into the records, and that's when I started searching, and that's where I found Peter Schneiderman with his one-stop recording, and how he changed one-stop recording into, flying monkeys. You can see that right here. He changed it from one-stop recording to flying monkeys on this day. All the dates are important because with the dates and the documents, they walk hand in hand. I mean, the lawyer to the judge. You talk about kangaroo court. Yeah, kangaroo court. So when I started pulling up, all of this, and I, like I said, I pulled up the Articles of Incorporation, and I saw Scott Rothstein was in there, and I went to research him, and I'm like, oh, damn, he's some billionaire Ponzi guy. And then I found out that, Steven Rhodes wrote a book, co-authored a book with someone with the last name Phelps, and I guess Steven Rhodes got ripped off by Scott Rothstein. I didn't read the book, so, I'm just giving you off the top of my head. So, when I saw the, Scott Rothstein is involved in Michigan, I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. So, I called up Steven Rhodes' office, and I'm like, the Detroit Bankruptcy is a fraud, and I got these guys defrauding me, and you wrote a book about Scott Rothstein, and he's in the Articles of Incorporation. And then after, I just left a message at Steven Rhodes' office. And then later on, I get a phone call by Detective Detroit FBI Kyle Albert. And, he was on the phone, he told me that Elizabeth Stafford had told him to contact me. And I told Kyle Albert, I'm like, dude, you know what? You could be anybody on the telephone. If you want to meet with me, then, you're going to have to show me some credentials. And you're going to have to meet with me at my parents' house. And I made sure that my mom, my dad, my daughter was there. And because, I wasn't trusting anything. So when Kyle Albert came over, we talked for like 4 hours, and he was saying, like, how did you find this out? And, he tried saying conspiracy theory, and I'm like, dude, seriously, when, you got Articles of Incorporation, and a different resident agent, and a different fax number, come on, that's a connection. In addition to, what happened to me. So anyways, Now here we go. Here's Steven Rhodes. Here is all the stuff you can find online. So that's Steven Rhodes. And here, let me show you Mr. Peter Schneiderman. Bam! Right there. And he's with U.S. Bank. I'll talk to you more about U.S. Bank and the connection with Peter Schneiderman and how that's also connected to me and my money. But for now, yeah. So basically, my dumb butt tried to do the right thing and I got caught up. But here's Mr. Steven Rhodes. So obviously, I got the problem with Peter Schneiderman and he's trying to help cover up something with Scott Rothstein at the behest. So Steven Rhodes obviously tells Elizabeth Stafford, and Elizabeth Stafford tells Kyle Albert, and Kyle Albert gets in contact with me. So anyways, at the meeting, like I said, I went to the bathroom, and that was stupid, because after I found out that one of the documents that was missing from this huge stack that I was showing him was the Articles of Incorporation for Scott Rothstein. And when I noticed that, I started researching Kyle Albert and Elizabeth Stafford. And I found out that Elizabeth Stafford had a lot of property, basically the same property, and she was getting mortgage and discharge on there. I think like over $100,000, in a year. And sometimes, her name would be, she would either be listed as single on some of them, the same property, or she would be married, or, it was disgusting. So, yeah, that's when I went and started filing a complaint with the Department of Justice about her and Kyle Albert, because, yeah, he stole from me. And even worse was Kyle Albert lived on the same block as Peter Schneiderman. And when I found that out, it was probably about about 3 o'clock in the morning. And I called Kyle Albert and at the FBI office, and I left him a voicemail, and I told him you were nasty and you're with them, you're his neighbor and all this other stuff. So yeah, I cussed him out. Obviously the FBI has that voicemail. They're not going to get rid of it. But yeah, so yeah, this is how they're connected. Mr. Steven Rhodes, Peter Schneiderman, Scott Rothstein, Elizabeth Stafford, Kyle Albert. Let's see. I'm gonna get into another video to tell you more about this flying monkeys and the one-stop recording and Mr. Andrew Hubbs. I'm gonna talk to you about him a little bit, show you. I'm gonna be specific, because all these dates, like I said, are hand in hand. And once you start seeing all the paperwork and the dates and stuff, it's just mind-blowing. And yeah, they had me scared beyond, I'm telling you. But I'm not scared anymore. Absolutely not. I'm an American, and we fight for freedom. We don't do the wrong thing. We do the right thing. So that's where I'm at right now. I'm gonna do another video for you and show you about Jane Enright and explain about Miss DeGastini and this crap that happened over at 48th District Court. Until then, be safe. God loves you. I love you. And thank you for watching.